It's been a while since we've done a good old-fashioned bill hunt, and I've got $2,001 bills from my lucky bank recently deposited by a laundromat, so let's see if we can find some fancy notes. Hey everyone, it's Rob Finds Treasure, and welcome back to the channel. We've got a $2,001 bill hunt today. We're looking for any of the collectible notes that I have listed here on my mat. These are the fancy serial numbers. These are the type of numbers that fetch more than face value. Of course, we also want to find any star notes. We're hoping that they're rare when I plug them into the star note lookup site at the end of the video. We're looking for any web notes, any bar notes, any older bills, and things like that. If you're new to bill collecting, I have a ton of information in the video description down below. Or if you want one of my mats, I also have a link to that down below, but I'll put a quick link to it right here. Enough said. We're going to be doing strap recaps, so I'll go through the straps offline, and then after I've gone through them, I'll bring it back to let you know if I had any findings, any close calls, or fancy bills, things like that. Wish me luck. Let's get this show on the road. Strap number 1 did not have any real finds. I kept this bill on top because it's not often I see one with 3 zeros, but you need 4 zeros for it to be considered a low seal number, so that needs one more zero. We'll be sending it back. A couple of other notes here. We have what's known as a tombstone note, a birth year of 1901, and unfortunately a passing year of 1979, and the 7 and 9 are slightly raised like an odometer note, but really no value here unless somebody had a grandparent or maybe a father that passed away in 1979, unfortunately. So we're just going to send that one back. We did have a true birthday note. Unfortunately, it's 1933. 11/05/1933, and yet again, the last couple of numbers are a little bit raised, so really nothing here. I don't keep anything past 1940. This person would have to be almost 92 years old at this point, or just turned 92 years old, and the pool of people looking for birthday notes past the age of 85 is slim to none, so we'll send that one back as well. Fun first strap, no keeper notes. Let's move on to strap number 2. Strap number 2 is a bust, no finds. Pretty slow start, but you never know what's in the other 17 straps. Strap number 3 finally got us on the board with some finds. We got our first star note right there. We got another note that is a 1995 note, and as a quick reminder, you do want to check all of your 88A, 93, and 95s for what's known as a web note. It's an experimental way they printed stuff back in the day. You want this printing plate number to be above 1 next to In God We Trust. That makes it a web note. If it's below, it's a regular note. I already checked. My printing plate number is below 1. So it's a regular bill, but I keep 1995 and earlier bills. And then the final note here is just a trinary note. That means the serial number is made up of only 3 numbers. It's kind of cool, but it's not one I keep. Trinary notes sometimes sell for a few bucks, but this one, I don't think it would. We're going to send that one back. All right, 2 keepers, 1's a star note. And as a quick reminder, we'll check all star notes for their rarities on the star note lookup site at the end of the hunt. Let's move on to strap number 4. Strap number 4 did not give us a star note, but it did give us a birthday note. I know it's not in the best order, but it's still a good date. 1981, June 28th. We will take that. If that's your birthday, let me know via email. All right, 4 straps down. Light on the star notes, but we've got lots more straps to go. Unfortunately, strap number 5 also was a skunk, so maybe my lucky bank is starting to cool down. We'll have to see. Let's move on to strap number 6, and hopefully we get a find. Strap number 6 was another tough strap with no star notes and no real keeper notes other than one note that's another 1995 bill, but I flipped it around. The plate's at the bottom, so it's just a regular note, but like I said previously, I do keep the older bills. Hopefully this hunt heats up a little bit. Strap number 7 coming up next. Strap number 7, star note number 2. Strap number 8 is already opened. Hopefully that means it's bursting with finds. Well, strap number 8 wasn't bursting with finds, but it did give us another star note. We now have 3 through 8 straps. Definitely on a slow pace for star notes and other things. Hopefully strap 9 gets us back on the finds. Strap number 9 gave us a find. Star note number 4. Nice to see the star notes starting to add up a little bit. Let's see if we can get another one in strap 10. Strap number 10 did well. It gave us a couple of more star notes. That means we've got star notes 5 and 6. And even though we're behind the 1 per strap average I like, we had a nice comeback in those last 5 straps. So far, we've hunted a total of 10 straps, which is the midpoint of the hunt. We have 6 star notes, 1 birthday note, and a couple of older bills. Kind of a slow hunt, like I've said, but we started to pick up some momentum, and hopefully the last 10 straps can keep that momentum going. Let's move on to strap number 11 and see what we find in it. Unfortunately, strap number 11 was another skunk strap, no finds. Come on, strap number 12, help us out. Strap 12, another skunk strap, looking pretty rough. Strap number 13 was another strap without any star notes, but it did give me a 5 of a kind and 5 in a row bill, all 2s at the end. These fetch a little bit more value than face value, but this one's in pretty rough shape. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I do keep all 5 of a kind, 5 in a row bills, so I'll be holding on to this one even though it doesn't have a lot of value because I'm putting together series or sets that have those types of bills, 1 through 9, even zeros if I can find them. So, pretty cool bill overall. I will hold on to it. It's our first find in the last several straps. Hopefully strap 14 will get us back on some star notes and maybe a true fancy serial number. Strap 14, still no star notes, just a couple of notes to talk about. Look how close this was to a super repeater. A super repeater is when 2 numbers repeat 4 times. 29, 30, 30, 30. So close, but so far. And then almost a regular repeater, 3085, 0085. Needed that first 0 after the 5 to be a 3 and it would have been a repeater. It's not. It'll go back. 14 straps down. Star note stuck. Hopefully strap 15 can get us back on the board. Strap number 15 got us back on the star notes. We got our 7th finally. I'll take it. We also got a couple of close calls. This is almost a radar note. A radar note means the first 4 numbers of the serial number bounce backwards. 0074, 0075. Very close, but not a radar. And the same thing for this one. 2873, you read it backwards, 2837. Those needed to be switched right there, the 3 and 7 reading backwards. But again, just wanted to share those because I hadn't shared any radar notes with you all. And at least we got a star note. 5 straps left. I'm hoping to get to 10 star notes at this point. Let's see if we can get there. Strap 16 coming up. Strap number 16 gave us a couple of bills to talk about. First and foremost, we got another 1995 note. Unfortunately, it's not a web note, but I keep them. We almost had an excellent note here. Holy cow, man, so close. 188884881. Had that 4 been an 8, it would have been 6 in a row, 6 of a kind, all 8s, and it would have been a radar note. It's none of those because of that 4. It is a trinary note. Sometimes trinary notes can add up to some money, but that 4 really messes it up. I'm just not going to keep it. So close to being a great note. One of the better notes I would have found, but it's got to go back. Strap 17. Let's go. Strap number 17 got us back on the board with star notes, and it gave us 2. We now have 9 through 17 straps. 1 more makes 10. Can we get there? Strap number 18 was the best strap by far. It gave us 3 star notes. 10, 11, and 12 now for the hunt. What a great strap, and that's not even all the finds. The best find of the strap is going to be a binary note. A binary note is a serial number made up of only 2 numbers. 6s and 2s in this case. Can't get mad at that. It would have been better if it was 5 2s in a row and then 3 6s, but at the end of the day, that is a true fancy serial number. That's probably a $10 bill for sure. Definitely hold on to that. And like I said, now 12 star notes, 2 straps left. I don't want to get greedy, but can we get more? Strap number 19 was another fantastic strap. I don't know what's going on, but all of a sudden the star notes are showing up like crazy. 4 more star notes now gives us 16 star notes and 19 straps. Unbelievable. On top of that, we got a double date note, 1949, 1946. Wish they were reversed, but either way, maybe there's a husband and wife duo out there that was born in those years. So I'll hold on to it because it's kind of cool. And there's a lot of 1s, 9s, and 4s in there. So it looks kind of cool. So I'm going to hold on to this note as a double birthday note. And then, like I said, 4-star notes. Unbelievable. It's crazy. It feels like the second set of 5 straps was better than the first. And the second set of 5 straps in the second half has been better than the first. Almost like 2 straps are really good and 2 straps were not so good. So last strap of the second half, last strap of the hunt. We would need 4 more star notes to get to 20. Probably not going to get that, but it's been hot lately. Let's see if the last strap is as hot as the last couple. Well, strap number 20 didn't give us the 4-star notes we were praying for, but it did give us 1, which makes 17 now for the hunt, and that was quite the comeback considering where we were after 10 straps. I'll take it. We also got 4 fancy serial numbers, and I'll just recap them really quick. The birthday note, the 5 of a kind, 5 in a row of 2s, the binary note with 2s and 6s, and the double date note, which we'll take. We also only had 3 bills prior to 1999, all 1995 notes, none of which were the web notes. But like I've said several times now, I hold on to all 1995 and earlier notes. We're going to do this. We're going to wrap up this last strap. I'm going to plug in all of the star notes into the star note lookup site to see if we have any rare ones. And I'll bring you back with my findings on those in just a moment. All right, we have finished plugging all the star notes into the star note lookup site. We did have 3 more rare ones. I'll cover those in a second. But the common star notes like these sell for about $1.50 to $3 each, depending on condition. And there's some decent ones in here, but there's some bad ones. That being said, we did have 3 more rare ones. First one is this one from 2017A, this F series. Only a print run of 250,000 notes, but the total printed is 10.9 million. So it's halfway up the rarity scale on the run size, but it's way at the other end on the total printed, which makes it just slightly more rare. Probably worth a few extra bucks because of that. Couple of notes over here. We've got a 2021 D series and a 2021 K series. Both of these notes have only 500,000 in their print run size, which is nice, about a third of the way up the rarity scale. But I think 10.9 and 6.9 million on the total print run. So again, that's going to hurt the value of them, only worth a few extra bucks, but still 3 somewhat more rare star notes. I will take it. And we ended with 17. Can't get mad at that. You guys seen the side finds? Overall, it ended up being a pretty good hunt despite the slow start, thanks especially to that last strap, which gave us like 8 or 9 star notes. Crazy. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this bill hunt today. I know I did. We got some goodies for the collection, some more rare ones, and some extra things that I can hold on to. If you did, you know I certainly would appreciate that thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting and thanks for watching.